wish your team was more engaged and contributed more creative ideas on how to grow wow clients and recruit better team members? Do you wish your kids were more engaged and contributed more to the family and to the efficiency of running the household? If so, you'll be glad that you showed up for this Darren Daily. Let me paint a picture. You've just received your IKEA shipment. In the flat packed box will soon emerge your new bookshelf. As you cut open the box, you see a million little pieces. It's hard to imagine that this will ever be a standing shelf, one sturdy enough to carry your life's accumulated library. You find the thick instruction booklet and the instructions are as clear as mud. But you get to work, fumbling and struggling, sweating and cursing, and bleeding a bit from the several Allen wrench tear marks on your hand. Your wife, not helping, is in the background and has repeated 50 times or more that she wishes she had just bought one already finished from the furniture store. After what feels like an eternity, voila, finally, there stands a bookshelf. Although your wife is still mocking you for having way too many leftover pieces for her comfort or admiration. But it's standing, it's erect, and it is a marvel. This is not just any bookshelf, it's your bookshelf. You built it, and you love it. From now on, when you look at it, it will forever hold a special place in your heart. More than any other piece of furniture in your house, you will love and adore that bookshelf. That is what is called the IKEA Effect. The product that we've built with our own hands holds more value for us than an identical piece of pre-assembled piece of furniture. We place a disproportionately high value on products that we've partially created. This is not about IKEA furniture or proving your spouse wrong. This is about contribution, effort, accomplishment, and ownership. We see this in baking bread from scratch, knitting our own scarves, or even building our companies. So how does this relate to leadership and to parenting? It translates directly in how we can foster engagement, commitment, and a sense of ownership and satisfaction amongst our team members and kiddos. Let's unpack this concept further and explore how we can apply it to becoming more effective leaders and parents. The first point is about the importance of a shared creation. Leaders often make the mistake of thinking that their role is to have all the answers, to always be the one at the helm, always steering the ship. But the truth is, people want to be part of the journey. They want to have a say, to be part of the process, to contribute. When your team members are involved in creating a strategy or a solution, they're more likely to be invested in it. This doesn't mean that you should step aside completely. Rather, it's about being a guide, a facilitator, and a partner. Another key lesson is about recognizing effort, valuing the process, not just the outcome. The IKEA Effect shows us that the struggle, the effort, is a big part of what makes the end product valuable. The same applies to our work. It's important to recognize the effort your team puts in, the obstacles they overcome, and the progress that they make. Celebrating only the final outcome can devalue the journey and even more valuable learning that takes place along the way. Perhaps one of the most significant leadership lessons from the IKEA Effect is this. If you're trying to create change, don't start by proposing solutions. Instead, present your people and kids with clearly defined problems and ask for their ideas, input, and answers on how to solve them. This approach not only leverages the skills and engages the diverse perspectives of your team, it also fosters a sense of ownership and commitment. After all, we tend to be more committed to the solutions we've had a hand in creating. So let's pack up today's learnings into 3 actions that you can take starting today. Number 1, bring your problems, not just your solutions. The next time you're faced with a problem, instead of trying to solve it alone, bring it to your team or to your kids. Ask for their ideas and input. Let them be part of the solution. Number 2, present with questions, not answers. Instead of presenting a fully formed strategy or solution, bring a list of essential questions. Present the challenge or goal and involve your team in brainstorming solutions. Encourage their input and ideas. Facilitate a process of shared creation. And number 3, recognize the journey, not only the destination. Make it a point to recognize and celebrate the effort of your team and kids and what they put into it. Appreciate not only the results, but also the process, the learning, the progress, and the challenges that were overcome. Remember, leadership is not about having all the answers. It's about fostering an environment where your team can contribute, learn, and grow. It's about creating a sense of ownership and commitment. The IKEA Effect teaches us that the things we labor over are the things that we love. We value what we help create. As a leader and a parent, if you can instill this sense of ownership and pride into your team and family, you'll not only increase their engagement and satisfaction, but you'll also tap into a deeper well of creativity and innovation. So, all of you, tell us how you will use the IKEA Effect in your leadership. Tell us that in the comments below. Hey, I know that you're worried about